Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the precipice house, Steffi suddenly understands why Lee judged her family so roughly, so unable of luring her own family member. She says Poppy could have meddled him up for life. Thank God there are no lasting goods from what happened. Steffi says she isn't trying to play down it, it's obviously affected Finn emotionally. Poppy took advantage of him, is a medicine addict, and the mama of a killer. This is the kind of person Poppy raised. I would have failed if it weren't for you, Finn. She needs him to know how important she appreciates him. You saved me, and you've been there for me, so I want you to know I'm there for you. I love you. Finn cries, I love you too. So much. As much as he doesn't want to upset her, there's commodity differently he needs to tell her. Not long after I had been with her, she came to me and she told me. Steffi asks, she told you what? Finn agonizes, that she was pregnant. At Il Giardino, Carter eats pizza and reads his phone. Daphne walks by and remarks that she doesn't generally frequent pizza places, but for him, she'll make an exception. At the bar, Poppy drinks wine and thinks about Finn, promising to tell Steffi the verity. Sheila asks, drinking alone? Let me guess why your son Luna. Sheila pours Poppy more wine as she confesses that she's not typically a toper. She's right, it's about her son. Sheila thinks it must be hard knowing what she did. She tells Poppy that Tom and Hollis were like family to them and now they're gone because of Luna. Speaking of family, Sheila will no way forget how Luna came after her family. The way she targeted her son's woman. And tried to kill her. Poppy didn't want to give up on her son, but she framed her for her crimes. Sheila tells Poppy that reform is possible. Look at me. Sheila goes on about the connection between mama and child. I know that bond, that connection you have with Luna better than anyone differently. I miss my Finn. Poppy tells Sheila that it makes her a little uncomfortable, the way she talks about Finn, he's her family's son. Sheila shares a connection with him that no bone differently does. You'll no way know Finn as privately as I do. Poppy spills her wine. Sheila cleans up and tells Poppy, we're both going through it. She complains about not being suitable to see Hayes. All I really want is a relationship with my grandchild. At their table, Carter tells Daphne her scent is magnific. He asks what she's thinking. She says, about you, and I saw Ridge at Forrester the other day. You saw him too, she suppositions it's eating down at him, taking the company down from his stylish friend. She's sure that when he's lying alone in bed at night, he's asking himself what this bring him. Daphne touches Carter's hand and says he's better than this. Much better. She can see the guilt he's feeling because she reads people well. She can see beyond the gates he's erected. You feel like a snake. Daphne, still, sees commodity extraordinary in him, a man with so important eventuality. At Bill's place, Remy recognizes Luna as the girl who killed 2 people and asks, you're supposed to be in captivity, right? Checking his phone, he realizes it's her. Luna Nozawa. She replies, in the meat. Remy notes there's no story about her release. Are you on the run or commodity? Luna laughs and says she's under house arrest, or in this case, man's arrest. Remy gawps, you're saying Bill Spencer did this for you? He wonders if she says Luna, clarifies they're just musketeers. He understands her better than anyone in the world, indeed her mama. Luna complains that it's really boring being boxed up in that house. Remy sensations that he was just reading her story the other day and now he's there talking to her. He notes that talking to him is parlous. She laughs and says if he tells anyone, she'd have to kill him. Just kidding. At the precipice house, Finn explains to Steffi that when Poppy told him she was pregnant, she claimed he wasn't the father. Steffi suppositions she didn't keep the baby. Finn says she kept it. Steffi suppositions she must have given it up for relinquishment also, but asks, I don't understand, however, what does it have to do with us, if the child wasn't yours? Finn shoots her a look and consummation dawns on Steffy. Because Poppy was lying. Finn nods and snoots and gashes, yeah. Steffy gops, you and Poppy have a child? Finn tells Steffy he just set up out, he wouldn't keep this from her. Steffy knows they're not blood related, but this is still sick. Poppy enticed a teenager, got pregnant, and prevaricated about it. He got no say-so in anything, and Poppy just gave his baby down. Oh my god, Finn. There's a child out there, perhaps we should track him down. Perhaps he wants to know you. Finn says, I'm guessing that she presumably does. Steffy gops, you have a son? Finn wails that he doesn't want to hurt her, he knows this will. Steffy promises she won't be hurt by this. He hopes she feels that way after he tells her. She asks, tell me what? Finn says that he just set up out that his mama was so hard on Poppy because she tasted commodity was over with her family for times. She allowed. Poppy had an affair with his pater. So she ran a maternity test on Luna. Steffy frowns. Tom is her father. Finn says the test came back negative, and she'd formerly run another test on Tom's star that showed he wasn't the father moreover. Steffy intones, Finn, what are you telling me? What's going on? Finn looks crazed as Steffy asks who his child is. Finn blurts, Luna's father is me. Steffy screams, no. No. Oh my god. Steffy making a sweet gesture to her partner, Liam, while Poppy pushes Finn to keep further secrets from Steffy. It promises to be a day full of drama, and you wouldn't want to miss a single nanosecond of the show. Steffy and Finn have been going strong. Of course, she doesn't realize that he's Luna's father, and he has no idea that Liam kissed her doubly. These two, despite how great effects have been going, are keeping secrets from each other. Liam hasn't made important of a secret that he still cares for Steffy. Sure, she's forcefully told him that she and Finn are together, and Liam has backed off some. As for Finn, Poppy has prayed him to keep the news that he's Luna's father under wraps. After all, effects for Poppy and Lee have been going well ever since they realized Jack was Aunt Luna's father. Poppy absolutely told Finn over and over she doesn't want him to tell the verity that he's Luna's father. Of course, Finn thinks Luna's whole life would have been different if he'd been in her life. Finn working toward telling Steffy the verity while Carter's admission leaves Hope stupefied. It promises to be a day full of drama, and you wouldn't want to miss a single nanosecond of the show. Finn ran a maternity test and learned Poppy had prevaricated about him not being Luna's father. It turns out Finn is Luna's pater. Poppy has prayed him not to tell. Finn realizes that it's going to be a tough lozenge for Steffy to swallow. Finn and Steffy have made a point of being veracious to each other, or so Finn believes. He's nearly told her about Luna formerly, but decided against it. Hope and Carter took over Forrester Creations after Steffy got relief of Hope for the future. Since also, they've been in charge, with Brooke as the CEO. Carter has started feeling shamefaced about the whole thing, however. Ridge has faced his share of heartbreak lately. He was sold by his stylish friend Carter, who stole Forrester Creations. Also his lady love, Brooke, worsened matters by accepting the CEO position. But the days of Ridge being betrayed are far from over. Carter and Hope stealing Forrester Creations was a shock to Ridge. Carter is Ridge's stylish friend and like a member of the Forrester family. So, for him to take his family's company was a huge treason to Ridge. To make matters worse, Brooke sided with Hope in the Logan vs. Forrester war. This caused Ridge to walk out and put another end to Bridge. Brooke added personality to injury when she accepted the CEO position, therefore driving Ridge into Taylor's arms. Brooke and Carter have lately clicked over missing Ridge. Although they know he's derangement, they're hoping they can repair their connections with him. Still, Brooke and Carter might get further damage with their coming move. Brooke is single and Carter's about to be single when Hope dumps him. With Carter wanting to return FC to the Forresters, his relationship with Hope won't last much longer. Carter and Brooke have been spending further time together, and there's chemistry between the two. With both of them being lonely and agonized, they'll comfort each other, which could lead to a love. One thing Brooke and Carter have in common is they fall in love presto and hard. When the passions start to face, it wouldn't take long before they act on them. While a Brooke and Carter affair would be enticing, it'll lead to further heartbreak for Ridge. He and Carter lately had begun to hash out their differences, but their fellowship will be shattered if Carter sleeps with Brooke.